Wow, Jacob, we've been doing such a good job not plugging our stuff.
I know. We just haven't been.
We haven't, at nothing that we've recorded today have we plugged anything in. Speaking of plugging stuff, you know what I really like plugging? Patreon.com/The Conspiracy Consultants, where you can check that out. $1 a month, extra content. And speaking of extra content, munch, crunch. Welcome to the bonus bite. You were a little bit behind, Jacob. It's okay. You know what we're talking about today, Jacob?
I think
Spider-Man. Yeah, that menace, Spider-Man. Let's go get him. Get him. All right.
Play the song. A beat up.
So, what Spider-Man's your favorite Spider-Man, Jacob?
That is a good one, but I think we're going to have to go with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
I think Tobey Maguire, who said this the best? Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker, and Andrew Garfield is probably the best actual Spider-Man.
And Tom Holland's just there.
And Tom Holland
is just there.
Did a great job interacting with other characters. Yeah, because he does a really good job being in the non-Spider-Man movies.
Yeah. So,
speaking of different things interacting, you know what you should interact with is our poll over on our YouTube channel. So you can check the link on Spotify if you're on our page. Just head over to YouTube or just search it up. Conspiracy.
Just so you guys know, he is doing every single hand movement possible.
I'm doing every hand movement. I'm like click and I'm pointing at the where you have to click even though you can't see me. But yeah, you can click the button to go over there, or you can just search it up, Conspiracy Consultants Podcast with Luke and Jacob, and check out all that content on the Community tab. There's a poll. It's going to have different topics for our main episode coming very soon. Now, when you do the poll, whatever one gets the poll is probably going to be our next episode. Not guaranteed, but most likely going to be our next episode that we record. Now, just because you didn't vote for it doesn't mean it won't be an episode. It just might be an episode, in the future. Yeah, maybe a month or two from now instead of, in the next few weeks. So, please go check that out. Another thing that you should absolutely check out is our amazing new show that will be coming out this Thursday. This Thursday, right?
Yeah.
And this was all Jacob's idea. 100% Jacob's idea. We're calling it
Theology Thursdays.
Theology Thursdays, where we're going to be talking about the Bible. The Bible pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're Christians, so we like the Bible.
If you guys didn't know that, you guys should probably know that by now.
Yeah, maybe this is the first thing you've ever listened to that we've done. Now, check that out. We're going to be talking about some really cool things coming very, very soon. So, be sure to check that out. You can find that. It'll be on the Spotify. It'll be on the YouTube. Maybe there will even be some extra content on the Patreon for it. So, check us out wherever you're listening to this or even watching it, maybe in the future. Not right now, but wherever you're interacting with this right now. Now, back to our previously scheduled programming. My favorite Spider-Man movie, not just character. Who obviously Tobey Maguire, as I said, is best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield probably plays the better Spider-Man, but I gotta say my favorite Spider-Man movie is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1, not Spider-Man 2, not Spider-Man 3.
Come on, Spider-Man 3 though.
Spider-Man 3 is good. It's got Bully Maguire in it. It's got got good stuff. But I mean, think about it. Willem Dafoe, right? Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin it's exceptional. That's the movie I think I could watch the most out of those Tobey Maguire movies.
Yeah, just so you guys know, last night we watched Spider-Man 3.
We watched Spider-Man 3. It was really quite good.
So here's the short story. I fell asleep halfway through it, right? And then I woke up to this one Spider-Man scene where you know the Spider-Man scene, the meme scene, all of a sudden I just hear the music playing and I wake up to see him dancing right in front of my face.
Exactly. So, it's a very good movie. However, not my favorite movie. So, you know what movie is definitely also not my favorite movie is probably the worst Spider-Man.
I swear, if you're going to say No Way Home.
I was not going to say No Way Home. Probably my least favorite one was the one where he's in Europe. It was just disappointing. Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, think about it.
Wait, whoa. Are we counting every single Spider-Man movie?
Well, I'm saying we're counting the Tobey Maguire trilogy, the 2 movies that Andrew Garfield did, 3 movies that Tom Holland did, and we can count Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay, then it's Into the Spider-Verse.
It's worst movie or best movie?
Best movie.
I'm still not giving it best movie. I'd say it's definitely I think it's better than some of the live action movies, despite being an animated film. I think it's a very creative idea. I can't wait to see what the next one does. However, I still think that my least favorite one is Spider-Man Far From Home. They just should have done way more with the characters, way more with the multiverse type deal, instead of just having the whole thing be phony. And the movie was just.
Then they did kind of the multiverse thing in No Way Home though.
Yeah, they still did multiverse, but it was like they waited a whole movie, and it was very different than the multiverse that was previously mentioned.
And then
so
Doctor Strange goes to the multiverse, and that whole movie happens.
That movie was just terrible.
Yeah,
that
we're going to go on a little sidetrack here. Reed Richards is the smartest man alive, but he says, and I quote, I just forgot. Is it Black Bolt?
Yeah, that's the one.
Black Bolt, if he talks, will destroy you. He knows what her powers are, correct? He knows that she can shape reality. So what was going through his head?
I think having John Krasinski play that character was a very interesting choice.
But hadn't he already played the character? Or is this his first time?
I don't think he had. I mean, I'd have to double check. I can't remember. Did he play the one in the more recent film? Because I feel like that was a very interesting thing to have in the theater. Did he play? I don't think he did. Jacob's checking right now.
You keep on talking, Luke.
I will talk about the fact that I did not like Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, think about it. The monsters were really cool, and then it was like, nah, it was an illusion. It was just some drones. It was also like some of the...
They're making a Fantastic Four movie in 2025?
I guess so. That's probably the one with John Krasinski in it. However, the problem that I was stating with the other film... Yeah, so as I said, they just picked John Krasinski to play Reed Richards in the one... By the way, that's a Nerf gun. That was shot. Gun. I don't think anybody would have thought that. It just sounded poof. That's the sound it made. But no, I think the choice to have John Krasinski in that film was a strange one. No pun intended, because Doctor Strange, haha. I thought that movie did a lot of interesting things, but it was not great. Also, the Earth, like, when one lady was trying to explain what Earth they were, she said the wrong one. So, like, she said the comic book Earth number, but not the cinematic universe number, which makes a weird continuity error.
Wait,
because,
so what did she say?
So, like, I don't remember the scene exactly, but, like, because I've only seen the movie once, because it was pretty bad. But I later watched a video about it, and it was, like, when the one lady, when he's in, like, that cell thing.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then she says, like, oh, this is Earth whatever, and you're from Earth whatever, but the Earth whatever was this, like, the second one was wrong to where Doctor Strange is supposed to be from, because the comic book, she said the comic book universe number.
Oh, no.
And not the cinematic universe number, which isn't even right, because obviously everyone knows the comic book universe is completely different, because just read the comic books at this point.
The only thing I'm scared about the comic books, it's not anything against comic books, it's like, at this point, I'm pretty sure at some point the universe ended while the Marvel Cinematic Universe was happening. Wait,
what?
In the comic universe, or the multiverse has ended multiple times.
Yeah.
And restarted. So I'm pretty sure at some point the multiverse restarted during the actual...
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I just think... Anyway, though, that was a strange choice. Back to the Spider-Man, though. You like Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is a movie that does the multiverse very well. Unlike Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Honestly, that movie was really forgettable.
What was your thoughts on No Way Home?
No Way Home was good. I thought I don't know. I thought Willem Dafoe did an incredibly good job, as he always does. He's a great actor. I think there were some... I think the pacing was weird. And some of the things were really predictable, like obviously Aunt May dying. Oh, that was so predictable. because she's got to say the "with great power comes great responsibility" line.
Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
Yeah,
So what happened to Uncle Ben in that universe then?
I don't know. Where did he still say the famous "Uncle Ben, what happened"?
Uncle Ben, what happened?
Honestly, though, I thought that was a very
weird way to bring up the line.
They were, yeah. I mean, it was. Honestly, I think a flashback would have been better, like flashback and Uncle Ben. But I don't know. I don't know what the lore on Uncle Ben in that that universe is. So no, I think
Uncle Ben was just never existed.
Uncle Ben does not exist in that universe. That might be their actual explanation. I don't know. I thought it was a unique film. I thought it was great to have Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in another Spider-Man movie.
But the only thing that they did that was bad is they told stuff that now there has to be movies for, because now like they said stuff happened to like Andrew Garfield, right? Didn't they say?
Yeah.
He had a little bit of a dark time, and now people are like, we want that movie. And then like they said stuff about Tobey Maguire, like Mary Jane didn't work out.
I think that's what they said. But no, I don't know. I'd love to see Tobey Maguire is definitely not going to play another Spider-Man. I doubt it. Andrew Garfield might. He's still young enough to. But yeah, I think there could be some good movies with Andrew Garfield. There could be, I guess, theoretically, Tobey Maguire could do another one. What do you think?
I think he could do another one.
I think it would have to be a very different pacing. It would not be the young 20s. He'd have to be older.
I think what they did with Venom was pretty dumb. They brought him into the...
Yeah.
I think what happened was there had to be miscommunication at some point.
Yeah. I think putting Venom in that was strange.
And then just taking him out, he was like there for like 5 seconds.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that was a funny choice. I think they played it for laughs. I think it was kind of interesting.
I think they're gonna do a lot for like I'm really excited for Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. I feel like they're gonna do a really good job for that movie, because the movie seems like it's gonna be about kind of facing death.
What do you think the third movie is gonna be called? Into the Spider-Verse.
Behind the Spider-Verse.
Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse.
We don't really know who even the main villain.
Flying through the... What could... Wait, so with No Way Home, or with the Home series, we had Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home. So, Into the Spider-Verse...
Across the Spider-Verse.
Out of the Spider-Verse.
Like they get locked out.
They get stuck outside the...
time and space.
Time and space into the... What could they... Spider-Verse of Madness.
The only thing that it's gonna be really weird is that at some point, if he's gathering all this Spider-Man, he's gonna go to Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Doctor Spider, and the Spider-Verse of Spider.
They're either gonna drop that it wasn't Peter's fault, and they're gonna take all that away from him. That would be really dumb. Imagine it's like it wasn't Peter's fault. It was whatever, I just forgot his name.
Honestly, I think that's going to be a really interesting movie to see. Speaking of really interesting... Oh my goodness, I messed up the plug. I'm leaving that in.
Yeah.
Speaking of really interesting things to see, please go check us out on all the different places that we have previously mentioned. YouTube, Spotify, and stuff. Yes, I'm cutting you off, Jacob, because this bonus bite has been long enough. We will catch you next time. Please go check out the YouTube poll thing and check out our new show coming out on Thursday. See ya! And I would like to thank Sam Shakmaev and JJ Sebastian, who are both our Patreons so far. If you want to join their list of names at the end of our podcast, please check us out on Patreon. Just $1 a month, and you'll get bonus content.
See ya.